The Wayans Brothers, 1995 to 2023, brought laughter to millions with its hilarious and quirky portrayal of two brothers navigating life in the big city. With their unique brand of comedy, the Wayans family became a staple in television, creating a lasting impact that continues to resonate. Now, in 2024, 1 year after the show's end, fans are curious, what has happened to the talented cast members who brought the Wayans brothers to life? From their individual acting careers to their ventures in producing, directing, and beyond, we take a look at where the stars of the beloved sitcom are now, and how they've evolved in the entertainment world since the show wrapped. John Witherspoon, born on January 27, 1942, portrayed John Pops Williams, the witty, sarcastic father of Shawn and Marlon in the Wayans brothers, starting in 1995 when he was 53 years old. Known for his sharp humor and unforgettable one-liners, Witherspoon brought depth to the character of Pops, balancing fatherly wisdom with comedic timing. His career spanned decades, with notable roles in films such as Friday and Boomerang, but despite his success, Witherspoon faced several struggles throughout his life. He grew up in Detroit and, like many black actors, encountered challenges in securing substantial roles in a predominantly white industry. He married and had a family, though his personal life was not without difficulties, including the end of his marriage. Despite the ups and downs, Witherspoon's legacy in comedy and acting remains solid. His later years were marked by health issues, and he passed away on October 29, 2019, at the age of 77 due to a heart attack. Jeanette DuBois was born on August 5, 1932. She played Grandma Ellington, the wise and caring grandmother of Shawn and Marlon, in the Wayans brothers starting in 1996 at the age of 64. Grandma Ellington was a lovable character who provided guidance and comedic moments with her humor and maternal wisdom. Jeanette DuBois was an accomplished actress, singer, and songwriter, with a long career in television and film. She had been involved in numerous successful projects, but she too faced personal hardships, including the early struggles of breaking into the entertainment industry as an African-American woman. DuBois had a complicated love life, with 2 marriages that ended in divorce. She had 3 children, one of whom tragically passed away in 1982 at the age of 18. Jeanette's career in the spotlight was also not without its difficulties, and she struggled with the balance between public success and private pain. DuBois passed away on February 17, 2020, at the age of 87 due to cardiac arrest, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a beloved character in the Wayans brothers. Rick Ducommun, born on July 3, 1952, played Bernie in the Wayans brothers in 1998 at the age of 46. Known for his hilarious supporting roles, Bernie was a memorable character who brought a unique comedic flair to the show. Rick's early life was marked by hardship, with a difficult childhood and a struggle to find his footing in Hollywood. He achieved success in films like The Burbs and Spaceballs, but his career was not without its lows. He battled health problems, including complications from diabetes, which ultimately led to his untimely death. Rick was married and had children, though his family life was marred by personal challenges. His death on June 12, 2015, at 62, was a sad loss to the entertainment industry, as he left behind a legacy of laughter despite the battles he faced in his personal life. Gary Coleman, born on February 8, 1968, made a memorable guest appearance as himself in the Wayans brothers in 1995, at the age of 27. He was already a well-known figure for his iconic role as Arnold Jackson in Different Strokes, and his appearance on the show added a layer of humor and nostalgia. Gary's career was marked by the massive success of Different Strokes, but his life off-screen was filled with challenges. Gary was born with a congenital kidney disease, which stunted his growth and required multiple medical treatments throughout his life. Professionally, he struggled with typecasting, and despite his fame as a child actor, his adult career never quite took off. His personal life was riddled with difficulties, including multiple legal and financial troubles. Gary also faced turbulent relationships, including a bitter divorce from his wife, and struggled with the pressure of public scrutiny. One of the greatest tragedies in his life was his ongoing health battles, including the eventual kidney failure that plagued him. Gary Coleman passed away on May 28, 2010, at the age of 42 due to an epidural hematoma. Johnny Brown, born on June 11, 1937, was 59 years old when he played the role of Bookman on the Wayans Brothers in 1996. Bookman became a memorable character known for his comedic timing and larger-than-life personality, which contributed to some of the show's funniest moments. However, Johnny's personal life was marked by a series of struggles. After his time on the show, he faced financial difficulties, and his career stagnated, with fewer acting opportunities coming his way. His marriage ended in divorce after many years, and he found himself grappling with estrangement from his children. On top of this, Johnny struggled with health problems, including diabetes and high blood pressure, which ultimately led to a fatal heart attack. Despite the challenges, Johnny maintained a quiet and dignified life in his later years, passing away on March 2, 2022, at the age of 84. His death marked the end of a career that had made many laugh but also revealed the pain he endured off-screen. Richard Roundtree was born on July 9, 1942, and played Dr. Saunders, a wise and authoritative figure in the Wayans Brothers in 1995, when he was 53 years old. Dr. Saunders, with his calm demeanor and intelligence, was a significant part of the show's atmosphere, often bringing a sense of guidance to the chaos of the Williams brothers' lives. Richard Roundtree's career, however, was much more than his role in the Wayans Brothers, with his most iconic performance being as the title character in the groundbreaking Shaft film series. Yet despite his fame, Richard's life was not without tragedy. He faced the difficulties of being a black actor in Hollywood during the 1970s, where racial barriers limited the kinds of roles he could take. On a personal front, he dealt with multiple failed relationships and the pain of losing loved ones. He was also diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in 2019, which he fought bravely in public. Despite the pain, Richard continued to work, finding fulfillment in his legacy and contributions to film and television. Richard Roundtree passed away on October 24, 2023, at the age of 81 after a battle with pancreatic cancer. Marlon Wayans, born on July 23, 1972, played the role of Marlon Williams, the fun-loving and mischievous younger brother in the Wayans Brothers, beginning in 1995 when he was 23 years old. Marlon's character was known for his wild antics and good-hearted nature, often landing in trouble but always with humor at the core of his actions. Raised in a large, creative family, Marlon quickly found his place in the entertainment world, acting alongside his siblings and building a strong comedic career. He gained fame in movies like Scary Movie and White Chicks, but his journey wasn't always smooth. Marlon faced challenges balancing the pressures of fame, career choices, and family life. His romantic life has been complex, with his relationship with Angelica Zachary producing 2 children, Shawn Wayans and Amai Zachary Wayans, though he has never married. Marlon's career continued to thrive, with ventures into stand-up comedy and acting, but his personal life has been marked by publicized breakups and a sense of vulnerability. Now 52 years old, Marlon remains active in Hollywood, continuing to take on roles that showcase his comedic talent and passion for entertainment. Anna Maria Horsford, born on March 6, 1947, portrayed Deirdre D. Baxter, the stern but caring security guard in the Wayans Brothers, starting in 1995 when she was 48 years old. Dee was known for her tough exterior, often using her sharp wit to keep the Williams brothers in check, while also showing a protective side for them. Anna Maria's early life was filled with struggles, including financial hardships and the loss of her mother, which deeply affected her. Despite her career success, including roles in Amen and Friday, her personal life was marked by heartbreak. She had a tumultuous marriage, which eventually ended in divorce. Another sorrowful chapter in her life came when her close friend passed away unexpectedly. These losses, along with the pressures of fame, made her journey more difficult. Now 77 years old, Anna Maria remains active in Hollywood, though she keeps much of her private life away from the public eye. Her resilience in the face of adversity has shaped her into a respected and cherished figure in the entertainment industry. Shawn Wayans, born on January 19, 1971, played Shawn Williams, the responsible, business-minded older brother in the Wayans brothers, beginning in 1995 at the age of 24. Unlike his younger brother, Shawn was more grounded and often had to manage Marlon's chaotic behavior. Known for his serious side and a touch of dry humor, Shawn's character became the anchor for much of the show's balance. In his personal life, Shawn, like his brother, grew up in a tight-knit family of entertainers. His career also saw significant success, with major roles in Scary Movie and White Chicks, and he also made strides as a producer and writer. However, his personal life has been marked by struggles, including a failed marriage and complicated relationships. Shawn has 3 children, and though his love life has faced challenges, he has remained close to his family. These personal and professional ups and downs shaped his life, but he has continued to remain a steady presence in Hollywood. Now 53, Shawn keeps a lower profile, focusing on family life and his work behind the camera in the entertainment industry. Lela Rochon, born on April 17, 1964, portrayed Lisa, Shawn Williams's intelligent and beautiful girlfriend, in the Wayans brothers, starting in 1995 when she was 31 years old. Lisa's character brought sophistication and balance to the show, offering Shawn guidance while dealing with the chaos around them. Lela's career blossomed after her role, and she became known for her starring role in Waiting to Exhale. However, her personal life has not been without tragedy. She faced a painful divorce from her first husband, which left her heartbroken. She also dealt with the sudden death of her brother in an accident, a devastating blow that led her to struggle with grief for years. Additionally, Lela faced her own health struggles in her 40s, which required her to step back from her career to focus on recovery. Despite these hardships, she managed to maintain a strong sense of self and a commitment to her family. Now 60 years old, Lela has largely retreated from the spotlight, preferring a quieter life with her family, but she continues to be remembered for her iconic roles and strength in overcoming adversity. Phil Lewis, born on February 14, 1968, played TC, a quirky and beloved recurring character in the Wayans brothers, starting in 1995 at the age of 27. TC was a comic relief with a unique personality that added flavor to the show, providing humorous moments that resonated with fans. Phil's path to success, however, was not without its hurdles. He struggled to break out of typecasting, often finding himself in similar roles in television. In his personal life, Phil faced a difficult divorce that took a toll on him emotionally. He also endured the devastating loss of his father, a blow that left a lasting impact on him. As his career began to shift, he found new purpose behind the camera, taking on directing and producing roles, but he continued to face challenges balancing his professional and personal life. At 56 years old, Phil remains involved in the industry, though much of his life is now centered around his work behind the scenes, and he rarely shares details of his personal life with the public. Daryl Heath was born on November 2, 1969, and was 26 years old when he played Reggie, the quirky and humorous character on the Wayans brothers, starting in 1995. Reggie became a key part of the show's comedic ensemble, known for his strange antics and offbeat sense of humor, often providing comic relief throughout the series. Although Daryl's role on the show was memorable, his career did not maintain the same momentum as some of his co-stars. His life outside of acting remained largely private, and he struggled with mental health issues that kept him away from the public eye. Additionally, Daryl faced personal challenges, including a strained relationship with his family and difficulties finding steady work in Hollywood. Details about his romantic life are sparse, and it is unclear whether he ever married or had children. Daryl's career path faltered after the Wayans brothers, but he remains active in his personal life, now 55 years old, though largely out of the public spotlight. Paula Jai Parker was born on August 19, 1969. She played Monique, a recurring character who was known for her sassy attitude and bold, confident personality, in the Wayans brothers starting in 1995. At the time, she was 26 years old. Monique was a fun, outspoken character who often stole the spotlight with her quick comebacks and feisty nature. Over the years, Paula Jai Parker's career included roles in both television and film, but she faced a series of professional and personal struggles. Her early success was marred by challenges, including difficulties in maintaining steady work in Hollywood, often facing the industry's racial biases. Her personal life was tumultuous, with a series of failed relationships. She was married to actor and comedian Forrest Martin, but the marriage ended in divorce. Paula has one son, who she describes as a source of joy despite the hardships. As of today, Paula is 55 years old and continues to work in the entertainment industry, though her career has had its ups and downs. Roxanne Beckford, born on November 17, 1969, played Stacy, Marlon's girlfriend, on the Wayans Brothers starting in 1995. At 25 years old, she was cast in this role that portrayed a glamorous and feisty woman who played a significant part in Marlon's life. While the show brought her a degree of fame, Roxanne's journey afterward was filled with personal struggles. Her marriage to a fellow actor ended in a publicized divorce after several years, leaving her heartbroken. Despite her strong public persona, Roxanne faced numerous challenges in her career, struggling to break out of stereotypical roles and feeling unfulfilled professionally. Tragically, she later revealed that she had suffered from a series of health problems that significantly impacted her quality of life. Roxanne also went through a period of financial instability after leaving acting behind. She never remarried and has no children, living alone in a small apartment. Roxanne, now 54 years old, has mostly stayed out of the spotlight in recent years, focusing on self-care and recovery from her past struggles. Mitchell Marchand, born in 1973, portrayed the bartender on the Wayans Brothers starting in 1995. At 22, his character added a touch of humor to the show, appearing in a few scenes that made an impression on the audience. Despite his limited screen time, his role remained iconic, with fans remembering his timing and delivery. However, Mitchell's career didn't soar after the show, and his later years have been marked by struggles with addiction and personal hardship. There were rumors of a turbulent personal life, which involved a marriage that ended in a bitter divorce. Tragically, Mitchell's life spiraled into deeper depression, and he faced financial troubles that left him isolated. He has no children, and his family relations have been strained for years. As of now, Mitchell is 51 years old and lives in seclusion, having disappeared from the public eye. His current state remains uncertain, and there are concerns about his well-being. Anthony Anderson, born on August 15, 1970, portrayed the guy in jail cell in the Wayans Brothers in 1995, when he was 25 years old. Although his role was brief, his comedic timing left a lasting impression on fans. Anderson's career would soon take off, leading to major roles in Black-ish, The Shield, and Hangover. But his rise to stardom wasn't without challenges. Growing up in Compton, California, Anthony faced a tough childhood, dealing with issues like his parents' divorce and the tough neighborhood environment. Despite his early struggles, his career soared, but he's had his own personal battles with weight and health issues. Anthony has been married to Elvina Anderson since 1995, and they have 2 children together. However, the pressures of fame and his busy career led to periods of strain in their relationship. Today, at 54, Anderson remains a strong presence in television, though he still navigates the complexities of fame and family life. Constance Zimmer, born on October 11, 1970, portrayed Vanessa, a strong-willed and independent character in the Wayans Brothers starting in 1998 when she was 28 years old. Vanessa was one of the more assertive characters on the show, providing a contrast to the more comical aspects of the Williams brothers. After the show, Constance's career fluctuated. She became known for her roles in television but faced setbacks in her personal life, including a difficult marriage that ended in divorce. She also experienced multiple professional rejections that challenged her self-esteem. Despite the challenges, Constance pushed forward, finding success in a few notable roles on various television series. However, she never fully escaped the shadow of her earlier fame, and her later years were marked by a series of failed relationships. She had one child from a brief relationship, but the child, unfortunately, was diagnosed with a serious health condition, which caused significant strain in Constance's life. Now 54, Constance continues to act but is less active than in her earlier years. Her current life is more private, as she focuses on her career behind the scenes. Jack Plotnick, born on October 30, 1968, portrayed Ted, a former friend turned rival of Shawn, in the Wayans Brothers starting in 1997 at the age of 29. Ted's character was memorable for his humorous rivalry with Shawn, providing many comedic moments on the show. Jack's early career was marked by a mixture of comedic roles and serious acting gigs, but he never quite reached the mainstream fame that he had hoped for. Professionally, Jack faced many ups and downs, struggling to break into leading roles and often finding himself relegated to smaller parts or typecasting. His personal life saw its own share of sadness. Jack experienced the end of a long-term relationship, which was a significant emotional blow. He also faced financial difficulties that created additional stress during his career. Perhaps the most significant tragedy in his life was the loss of his best friend in a sudden accident, which left him devastated for years. Now 55 years old, Jack has moved into a quieter phase of his life, working primarily behind the scenes in directing and producing. Steve Vinovich was born on January 22, 1945. He played Franco Berticelli, the quirky and humorous character who had a unique dynamic with the main cast in the Wayans Brothers starting in 1995, when he was 50 years old. Franco's comedic timing and memorable interactions made him a fan favorite. Vinovich had a steady career in television and film, but it was not without its struggles. Despite his acting experience, he was often typecast, which limited his opportunities for more varied roles. His personal life also faced challenges, including a painful divorce from his wife, with whom he had 2 children. The emotional toll of his failed marriage and the sudden death of his father deeply affected him, but he managed to push forward. Now 79 years old, Vinovich continues to work in theater and occasional television roles, although he remains largely out of the spotlight, focused on a quieter life. Sherry Headley, born on July 15, 1964, played Dawn, Marlon's psychotherapist girlfriend, in the Wayans Brothers in 1999 at age 35. Dawn was known for her intelligence and strong dynamic with Marlon, balancing his antics with her calm demeanor. Sherry's career began with a significant role in Coming to America, where she gained recognition as Lisa McDowell. Raised in a supportive family, Sherry's life was not without personal challenges. She faced struggles in her marriage to actor Christopher Martin, with the couple divorcing after having 1 son together. Though she has continued to find success in acting, Sherry's personal life has been marked by periods of loneliness and the pressures of balancing a career and motherhood. At 60, Sherry has maintained a career in television, but continues to reflect on the ups and downs of both her career and her personal journey. She remains an inspiring figure for many, having overcome personal challenges while continuing to pursue her craft. Kim Wayans, born on October 16, 1961, played Sheila, a recurring character with a strong personality and sharp comedic timing, in the Wayans Brothers starting in 1995 when she was 34 years old. Sheila was known for her lively energy and her ability to hold her own in the chaotic world of the Williams brothers. Growing up in the Wayans family, Kim was surrounded by creativity, which influenced her acting career. However, her journey was not without challenges. Despite her comedic success, Kim faced professional struggles, as she was often overshadowed by her more famous brothers. Her personal life also had its own difficulties. Kim was married, but her relationship ended in a painful divorce, leaving her with a sense of loss. She also faced the tragic death of a close family member, which deeply affected her. These hardships, combined with the pressure of maintaining a public persona, were heavy burdens. Now 63 years old, Kim has managed to keep a relatively low profile in recent years, though she remains active in the entertainment industry and continues to be remembered for her sharp wit and memorable roles. Riv Hutton was born on November 28, 1955. He played Agent Doug Steckler in the Wayans Brothers starting in 1995 when he was 39 years old. Doug Steckler was known for his serious yet humorous approach, adding a distinctive flavor to the show. After the Wayans Brothers, Hutton struggled to find prominent roles, and his career faced several setbacks. His personal life was marked by a painful divorce, though he maintains a strong bond with his son. The sudden death of his mother further compounded his emotional struggles, as it came at a time when he was already dealing with career challenges. Hutton's personal and professional life often seemed to be at odds, but he worked hard to maintain stability. Now 68, Riv Hutton has stepped back from the limelight and focuses on his family and more occasional acting roles. Though he has faced many challenges, he has found peace in his quieter, more private life. Paul Bates, born on December 24, 1958, played Burl, a humorous and endearing character on the Wayans Brothers starting in 1995 when he was 36 years old. Burl's comedic presence on the show made him a memorable supporting character. However, Paul's career faced challenges after the show ended. He struggled to secure roles that matched his earlier success, and his personal life was fraught with difficulties, including depression and financial troubles. His first marriage ended in divorce, and his second marriage also faced challenges before ultimately dissolving. Paul's health issues added further strain, affecting his ability to maintain a steady acting career. Now 65 years old, Paul continues to work in smaller roles and has shifted his focus to mental health advocacy, using his experiences to raise awareness about the importance of emotional well-being. Though less active in the public eye, he remains resilient and committed to supporting others facing similar struggles. Garrett Morris was born on February 1, 1937. He portrayed a fictionalized version of himself in the Wayans Brothers in 1995, at the age of 58, serving as a mentor figure to the Williams brothers. Known for his comedic presence and groundbreaking work as one of the first black cast members on Saturday Night Live, Morris faced significant personal and professional challenges. His career was often marred by racial barriers in Hollywood, and he struggled with addiction for many years. Morris was married twice, but both marriages ended in divorce, and his relationship with his children became strained. Additionally, he was a victim of a violent shooting that left him physically and emotionally scarred. Despite these struggles, Morris's resilience allowed him to remain active in the entertainment industry. Now 87 years old, Garrett continues to make occasional appearances, but his life is a complex mix of professional triumphs and deeply personal hardships. Jennifer Lee Warren, born on August 27, 1969, played the character Jennifer in the Wayans Brothers in 1995, when she was 26 years old. Jennifer was known for her lively and engaging personality, bringing charm and energy to her scenes. Warren's early life was filled with the challenges of growing up in a rough neighborhood, but she found solace in the arts, eventually becoming a well-respected actress and singer. However, her career was not without its struggles. Despite her talents, Jennifer faced limited opportunities in Hollywood, often typecast in supporting roles. She also endured hardships in her personal life, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. Jennifer has one child, but the relationship with her ex-husband was marked by difficulty and emotional strain. As she faced the ups and downs of her career, including personal setbacks, Jennifer's life was a constant balancing act between professional success and personal heartache. At 55, she has continued to work in the entertainment industry, though her path has not always been easy. Angel Brooks, born on August 11, 1967, was 29 years old when she portrayed Angel, the confident and vibrant girlfriend of Marlon on the Wayans Brothers in 1996. Angel's character brought a fresh dynamic to the show, known for her charm and energy. However, in her personal life, Angel faced struggles that mirrored the ups and downs of her career. After the success of the show, she found it difficult to secure meaningful roles and dealt with the emotional toll of being typecast. Her love life was equally challenging. Angel went through 2 difficult divorces and was left to raise her son as a single mother. The emotional strain of balancing motherhood and a career that didn't reach the heights she hoped for took a toll on her mental health, and she struggled with depression for years. At 57, Angel has largely stepped away from the limelight, focusing on self-reflection and healing. While she occasionally takes on smaller roles, her main focus has been on advocacy for mental health, and she has found some peace away from the public's eye. Richard Wayans, born on August 1, 1967, portrayed Kenny in the Wayans Brothers in 1995, when he was 28 years old. Kenny was a shy yet endearing character, becoming the romantic interest of Dee Baxter. Richard Wayans' early life was marked by hardship, as he grew up in a single-parent household in New York. Despite his humble beginnings, he found solace in acting, making his mark in TV and film. However, his career has been a series of ups and downs, with his role in the Wayans Brothers being one of his most notable, but the fame it brought was short-lived. Wayans faced several personal struggles, including battles with depression and issues within his relationships. He has been married twice, but both unions ended in divorce. He has children from these marriages, but his relationships with them have been strained over the years. At 57, Wayans has largely stayed out of the public eye, focusing on his family and dealing with the personal challenges that continue to affect his life. Despite his career's peaks and valleys, Richard has learned to focus on personal growth and healing. Keith Sweat, born on July 22, 1961, portrayed himself in the Wayans Brothers in 1997, at the age of 36. Known for his smooth, soulful voice and R&B hits, Sweat brought a touch of musical elegance to the show. While his career in music has been remarkable, with hits like I Want Her and Make It Last Forever, his personal life has been far less harmonious. Keith grew up in a difficult environment, struggling with family issues that shaped his worldview. His love life has been a roller coaster, with multiple relationships and a highly publicized divorce. He has children from these relationships, but the dynamics within his family have often been strained. Professionally, while Sweat's music career soared in the 1980s and 90s, it later faced challenges as the R&B landscape shifted. Despite these struggles, Keith has continued to perform and produce music. Now 63, Keith is still active in the industry, though his personal life remains a mix of achievements and challenges. Gillian White was born on January 16, 1975, and portrayed Jenna, a character known for her strong and independent personality, in the Wayans Brothers in 1996, when she was just 21 years old. Jenna stood out for her assertiveness and the dynamic energy she brought to the show, quickly becoming a fan favorite. While her career began promisingly, Gillian faced numerous personal and professional struggles. As a young actress in Hollywood, she was often typecast in specific roles, limiting her opportunities for greater variety. Her personal life mirrored some of her on-screen challenges, as she experienced a difficult relationship that ended in an emotionally taxing divorce. In addition, Gillian struggled with the pressures of fame, often battling the expectations that came with being in the public eye. Tragically, she also faced the loss of a close family member to illness, which deeply impacted her. Today, at 49, Gillian has taken a step back from acting, focusing more on her personal life and occasionally taking on smaller roles. Who is your favorite character from the Wayans Brothers? How do you feel knowing that some of the actors have passed away? Don't hesitate to leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this content, please remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you won't miss future videos. Thank you so much.